If you think optimizing a Google business profile stops at picking categories, collecting some reviews, or publishing a few posts, you're really missing out on some bigger opportunities. And today I'm going to break down just 3 of those Google business profile tactics that you probably didn't even realize were actually important, but certainly can help you. Let's get right into it. The first one is predefined services. Most people skip this section or just let Google autofill it, and that's a big mistake. The services that you actually select under different categories can influence what the business ranks for, even if those services aren't mentioned on the business website. So here's what you need to do. First, you want to go into each category and review the predefined services that Google suggests. And then you want to accept the ones that match your client's offering. And of course, likewise, you are going to reject the irrelevant ones, because Google sometimes adds these predefined services that don't make any sense and are completely irrelevant. Then, to take things to the next level, you want to create a matching service page on the client's website to match the signal that Google is getting from the business profile. So when you're managing a Google business profile, you always want to make sure that you are regularly monitoring it to make sure Google hasn't gone in and made changes that you are unaware of. And if you don't want to rely on having to catch these changes, you can also use a tool like Whitespark's local platform so that you get immediate alerts when Google goes in and changes something behind the scenes without you realizing it. Now, the second thing that you want to do is add UTM tracking links in Google Business Profile. So you know that website button that is on the Google Business Profile listing? By default, you don't really get much insight into how much traffic that is actually driving to the website, what is happening with those specific visitors. You'll get a little data inside of Google Business Profile Insights, but you really want to be able to look at this data within Google Analytics. And the way that you do that is by using UTM tracking links. And this is exactly how you prove your ROI to clients and work to improve conversion based on real data, on real visitor behavior. Now, to create these links, all you need to do is use a free tool like Google's Campaign URL Builder. Here you can enter the source, which identifies the source of the traffic, so in this case from Google, and you can insert the medium, which in this case we will insert organic, because this indicates that the traffic is unpaid. It is organic traffic. And then lastly, we'll insert the campaign name. So in this example, we would insert Google Business Profile or just GBP, as this specifies a particular marketing effort. So now we'll simply just scroll down to the bottom and we will generate that URL. Now, once we have the URL, we'll pop back over to our Google Business Profile dashboard, and where we add in our website URL, we will simply change that URL to this new URL with the UTM tracking link. And don't forget, you can also use this exact same tactic when it comes to the products that are displayed within the profile as well. You can generate a new URL for each of those services and products, add them into those sections, and then when you are in analytics, you will be able to see the traffic that is coming from each of those URLs. Now, the third tactic that you can use is the Q&A section. This is actually a tactic that very few local businesses actually use, especially intentionally, but Google absolutely notices it. So here's how to take advantage of it. You want to log in and ask some common customer questions. And you want to add in some keywords, of course, within those questions and even within the answers that the business responds with, but you want to make sure that it really flows naturally and that you're not overstuffing any keywords. It should appear natural. So for example, if you are working with an AC company, maybe one of their questions is, do you offer same-day AC repair in Phoenix? And the business then will come in and answer that question thoroughly, so anyone else who is searching will also know the exact answer to this question and will be compelled to call the company. But Google also will be noticing this and may take this into consideration when ranking the listing. So these 3 tactics are definitely not the flashiest of the tactics, but they still are very powerful and ones that absolutely should be used. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this, and drop a comment down below and let me know what questions you have about Google Business Profile, and I may just answer that in an upcoming video. As always, thank you so much for spending your time here with me, and I'll see you in the next one.